Place your bets at gg.bet. And 24/7 support for players. Sign up now for the best bets at gg.bet.
That feeling when all of your videos glitch up before you get ready to go on and start to the beginning of the end for the StarSeries Asian Qualifiers. Yes, we have 3 more series to go before we will be done with this qualifier, and we will find the last couple of teams moving forward from the qualification stage. Still got a couple of invites to come through, but for the most part, we will be done with the online portion of StarSeries and we move on towards the LAN later on in a couple of months. My name is Switchblade J. I'll be taking you through today's first series between EHOME and Boot Dreamscape. A bit of a weird one coming up, actually, because obviously we're going to kick things off and we're going to have some basically 3 elimination matches. There's going to be all the lifelines of the last few teams, and this is starting from the back of the pack at the last match of the losers round, and then that moves on towards the winner of this match faces Cyber Zen in the next round, which Tom Biz will be taking you through, and then the winner of that faces MVP PK, who will, of course, the winner of that match will be going forward and qualifying for the LAN itself. So basically like a bit of a gauntlet, if you will, for each of these teams, seeing who can make it forward, who will be able to find the final spot from the Asia region. What's the knife round here on our first map of Inferno? As picked by EHOME, Train was picked by Boot Dreamscape, and Nuke will be the final map if we have to get there. Though I have a feeling that this map, this series, might end up being 2 games. To be honest. Obviously, the Boot Dreamscape side have a bit of an advantage when going into this series. They kind of are the favourites of the whole thing. As well as that 2 maps in this series that are extremely strong for them. In fact, their best maps in the pool are Inferno and Train. So there's a lot to be considering. And again, I have my concerns for the EHOME squad. It also doesn't help the fact that this is delayed because EHOME kind of had a couple of massive problems getting into the server tonight. Of course, as you know, we're about 20 minutes late into the pistol. USPs, the CZs coming into fruition. For the pistol round, we get started. Boot Dreamscape versus EHOME. Double flash and smoke in for the EHOME squad. Of course, all these names are completely different to what they actually are. So we'll try and figure that out as we go. Of course, Boot. The fuse kit on Bainco to defend it. Smoke out for him. The CZ for impression. He's got a HE as well. He's playing back on the B-bomb site. EHOME playing out a very passive default here along their lines. The T-side held back on the stairs. Also an impression out towards Banana, ready to receive. A few seconds remaining. Oh, that's a great nade. Doesn't do as much damage, actually. Insane and Banshee getting away relatively unscathed, all things considered. So this was a HE nade and basically landed between those 2 players. Impression and Bobasaur will take the faces. Impression getting one. Bobasaur with a quick drive-by headshot as they take 2 frags and back off towards B. Bomb has to execute now. Can't have a chance to rotate, and Impression will just lock it down. Nice and easy from Boot to kick things off. A pistol to the favour of the CT side. That was relatively clean, actually. I expected a bit more from EHOME, actually. Then again, Boot are the favourites, so I'm not one to judge. Right, I'm just going to quickly go back through everything, make sure everything works. Obviously, they stuttering on those videos early on weren't supposed to happen, so I'm just going to have a quick bit of diagnostic. I'm going to try and do double duty. I'm a little bit thrown off my game here. Because obviously can't let that keep going for stream presentation's sake. Singaporeans will have themselves a nice confident buy up against the EHOME force. The pistols out with Kevlar helmets. Taking a much more advanced position out towards the apartments. 3 players, joined by the 4th of the bomb eventually. Not to move in. Good shots to tag up the first man. Shots down. Marek tapping on through, taking Benkai out. Nice start from the pistols as they try to frag. Was the A-bombs like, ooh, now we're seeing lag on the game. This is not good. This is really not good. Okay. 45 seconds remaining. EHOME still the man advantage. Now 2 as Marek flicks on towards the head. Splashkey finally trading, but still the T side executes on towards A and keep Bubblesol suppressed in what is essentially a 1v4 scenario. They overwhelm the man and the rifles fall. Bomb plant coming in for Insane. Splashkey left to get fragged out by that Eagle. Nice shot from Marek to close it out. EHOME gonna steal some rounds back here. Still 1 round back for the T-side at the very least. Quickly starting things up. And the rifles. Of course, M4's recovered. EHOME not going to invest in this one. Means a lot of money saved for the most part. Actually, only got the 1 M4. I thought it was a second M4. I'm not looking properly. EHOME make their way up through mid. In control to round the outside. Tommy and Bobasor here with 2 Deagles ready to lock out the frags. Well, Splashkey also rotating in with the USP. He's completely full ecoed into this round. A flashbang to try and suppress. I'll be on to capture, get vision. First man hearing shots, the footsteps of the second. The bomb will get dropped temporarily. Insane will trade back. Turn on towards damage coming through. Tommy getting out fragged and the AK just drops straight in. Insane going falling. 3v2 scenario. First comes out, Benkai doing some damage to the T side, but it's not going to be able to do any frag damage. That's really what they want to try and do here. No kills coming in. Yeah, they're just going to back off. I wonder if someone from EHOME can grab that second rifle, the M4, that was originally on Insane. I think he was dropped towards the library, so that might be a decent pickup. Yeah, Marek will pick that one up the ban. Galil coming in on, I think that's Aeon as Banshee. I think Fur is Casa, if I remember correctly. Quay is Slowly. Slowly starting to figure things out here. I'm actually going to note that down to make sure I'm not going to be an idiot for the rest of this series. Do correct me if I'm wrong, of course. Now that's what we'll go with boot face into their eco round here. Of course, 2 players saving the Kevlar helmets. CZs and P250s for the CT side. Most players without any armor. Now Insane thinking that A can start peeking alongside the rest of the rifles. Takes the first and the second. Insane Covering off alongside slowly, they will be able to crossfire down and take the frags. Up of Splash Key alongside the 4 M4s. Boot Dreamscape buy down into the first real rifle round. EHOME making good work out of their T side so far. Of course, the pistol did go to the favor of the teams from Singapore. Splash Key taking the early face with the AWP. Of course, EHOME do have a pretty decent T side when it comes to Inferno, so starting things off here. Maybe good to turn this map to their favor. It's kind of what they need here again. Nice win rate percentage for Boot Dreamscape on both Inferno and Train. The two maps played first. Slowly picks off Tommy. The 5v4 scenario, EHOME taking a amount of damage. Splashkey with the orb could trade that damage back. Impression will take the likes of Aeon down. Also rotate back towards the B sites to 4v4. Splashkey finally taking Insane down, dropping him, taking a lot of the T-side aggression away, bringing the man advantage back towards Boot Dreamscape. So meanwhile, slowly we'll move up. Low HP, the challenge against one more CT. Close is Bobasaur towards the apartments. 30 seconds left. EHOME have to consider where they're going to go pushing into him. Bobasaur just going to shut down Marek, take him out of the action. And now slowly is cut off. It's all going to rest in the hands of Casa. Final man remaining, 1v4. Bomb on his back, 10 seconds remaining. No way out of this one for the EHOME player. Just going to have to try and find one of those rifles, preferably the AK. Dropped by his teammate. EHOME look like they're going to find themselves out of options. The second round will be on the board here for the Boot Dreamscape squad. Another full rifle to come to fruition. The 5, or the 4 AK is actually the one Galil, of course, saved in that last round, means that EHOME have to invest into the 4 rifles rather than all 5. Set utility out for most players. Castle again going to have some problems getting into the full set. The flash smoke for him, that's about it. Boot DS. Hold passive and face again. The AWP this time is out towards long. Splashkin, you can see him here around the corner. A little over a minute to go for EHOME to play his default out. Again, just pretty passive alongside their lines. The bomb not committing towards mid or any other angles from the T side out here. Casa in position. 50 seconds remaining. So that's 5-on-5. This could all be a very, very good hit coming in from the T's. 3 players on A site to find. Bobasaur peeking close. Tommy peeking back towards the pit area. And Splashkey, of course, with AWP out towards long. Trying to face in a Molotov. Just going to keep the T side suppressed for a little bit longer. 30 seconds remaining. Slowly. Now going to peek up. Again, not seeing any CT presence here. Boot are just going to wait and hold face. Going out towards the long area. Round towards the A-bomb site. Benkai going to try and backstab and tear together. One-to-one trade comes through as the AWP tries to trade. Splash King going to be taken out, and now the entire CT force just falls on the A-bomb site. Benkai with a quick trade. The bomb actually is dropped for the moment, but slowly. Quickly going to get the plant down, recover the situation, and turn a 1 versus 3 to their favor. Impression alone with a hell of a clutch ahead of him. No utility either to get these peaks together, so might just have to force back here. Save the AK, makes sense. EHOME on this case, however, will be able to reset the CT side. That's not good for Boot. EHOME starting things off on the wrong foot, but now coming right back into this matchup. Of course, this is their map pick, so they want to try and make the best of it as they can, of course. This is their main way into the series as a whole. EHOME still losing 3 players. Will Boot decide to buy off the back of this, try and see if they can force the issue away from the economy? My line isn't looking amazing from the CT squad. The AK, of course, for impression. Can't drop another rifle, though. Yeah, Boot are just going to opt to save instead, so... AK back over towards Banana. 1 player impression. Have to back up more CT side buddies here. Faces, takes around the first man. I don't quite let this fire on the second. Impression will be able to return fire with that AK, so headshot coming out. A little bit of control towards the banana area gained by Boot. Unfortunately, Splashy couldn't get his hands on that AK, so that single AK will remain in play for the CT squad for the moment. 4v4 though. Stacking towards the A hit. They're expecting the A hit to come through. Come on, auto director, change cameras. That's better. Your poor GoTV working away with 5 seconds of delay between me and this match. So, been struggling for the past week, but it's been doing all right. Now it's starting to show its cracks in the line. As Boot Dreamscape now make their way into B bomb site. Bomb on the back of Slowly. Splashkey taken out by Casa. Your 4v3 as the AK still remains in play from impression. I imagine it'll just be saving. Yep, back towards library. Just keeping this one down. 5th on the board for EHOME now. Boot struggling, surprisingly enough. The T-side from the Chinese squad are doing serious damage. Marek, of course, lets another HP of, I think, the player who took him out earlier, which was Impression. Yeah, that's not possible, mate. Well, so far, so slow from this matchup. Both teams just slowing the pacing of the T-side defaults, EHOME in particular. I think that's what makes this T-side so strong, the fact that they're able just to wait it out until they find an opening against Boot Dreamscape, and then make the executes happen based off of info or the man advantage. Maybe I have to concede it right here to the AWP of Impression. Oh, sorry, of Splashkey, excuse me. AK of Marek. I think tapping up his own teammates towards the apartment, so not realizing that he's forcing the issue. EHOME. That's going to flash his teammates out towards the mid position. 3 players, including the bomb peak, up. Got a boost going on out towards the long area. Impression. And look down. Nothing can be found by him or Benkai. Of course, Benkai putting the AK back on top. Seconds remaining. EHOME, I have faith in their pushes, but right now they're taking their sweet time with this. Clock's going to run extremely low by the time the hit actually comes through from EHOME. They've still got utility in play. Smokes to cover off key positions on the pit position. And of course, round towards the outside of long, short, wherever they want to go. Molotov's down on the T-side player. Marek makes his way in towards the banana position, trying to see if he can take control of this part of the map as Casa kicks things off, taking Benkai down. Looking for the second man out towards the right-hand side on long, taking 2 quick frags. Damage done to the man. And meanwhile, the push coming in towards short will have to be the main focus of Bulbasaur on Tommy. And they lock it out, but only for a moment. Tommy's still here, fragging with 10 HP. Looking for a quick frag back on the player, crossing towards pit. He still takes the frag and spots the next man out. He gets away alive. 3 kills for him. Now Splasky knows The last T-side player is will peek up towards him. Aeon will take the frag back. A 1v1 now. Low HP again. 10 points onto Tommy. He's going to take this frag, doing the damage, but in the end, it's Aeon to win out the fight. There we go. Close from Boot, but no cigar. It's 6 on the board for EHOME. And 5 AKs coming back for the T-side. Boot Dreamscape not in a position to invest here. 3 rounds of lost bonus. Of course, they forced the rifles out in that last one. Means that there's no money. No money at all. Ashke looks in for the first Eagle shot, facing CT player's impression. Does catch Marek off guard. Nice flash peek in. Tommy with a second follow-up frag as well on Insane. Pushed into the apartments, getting the rifles back. There's 2 AKs now to the favour of the CT side. Spray in from Slowly. Trying to regain the man advantage now for EHOME. Sprung down towards Arch side as well. They're going to cut off most of the CT presence. They've still got 2 to deal with on the A site itself. Bubba Sort and Tommy. And now Benkai getting in position, ready and raring to take these frags. Artovs flashes. The Eagle from Bubba Sword takes one down. Benkai with the second follow-up as well, when Tommy just locks it out. Nicely done from Boot to steal the first rifles, and there you go. 3 AKs going into the next rifle round, being brought down by Boot Dreamscape. Interesting eco that they had to save into, but the Deagles got the job done again. Of course, the 4 bars coming back from EHOME. They've got money in the bank. They've got savings to be investing here. Flashing once again for impression. Going to take the first frag. Nicely done. He spotted the second player as well. Still going to bait in the peak from Marek. A double cross set up from him and Benkai. And EHOME walks right into that flash peak and the 2 frags. To 5 on 3, but also now waiting towards quad, putting Molotov down. Push Aeon out of position. Insane, meanwhile, falling down to 5 versus 2. All Slowly and Aeon. The last 2 left alive here. In seconds here for EHOME. They've got to just force back and save. This one fell to pieces very, very quickly at the hands of the Boot Dreamscape squad. So, well played in the interim. Oh, and the kill almost came in after the time. That would have been tragic for Slowly, but Slowly gets away alive. Because the AKs can stay in play, and there'll be a little bit of money here for EHOME. Not much. Already, Caster's brought down to the AKs. A 4th also going to get brought down. EHOME will have the deal out for Marek. Not the best line of forms, but still going to be a 4 rifle buy. EHOME, plenty of firepower to take to the Boot Dreamscape squad. The main problem is the fact that there's so much headshot potential for Boot that there's the head armor here for the CT side, for the T side, doesn't really become much of a an advantage. Let's put it that way. Well, shots on the bridge this time. Slowly, not going to be tagging up his own teammates, but will keep 1 man suppressed. That's the auto splash key. The apartments won't be able to take any more faces and just holds the tight angle and actually makes it work regardless. Insane going down for 5v4, favour to the Boot squad. Now Aeon moving close, spray out here towards the banana area of depression, gets 3 frags. Ooh. A follow-up from Bulbasaur, all 5 stay alive for Boot. And now this is the confident squad that we were expecting coming into the series. EHOME now decide to concede the round out here. 3 rounds lost bonus against them. They're just going to save for 4. Get the rifles back in as Boot Dreamscape will be allowed to equalize 6-6. Banshee finds the first opener on Splash Key, shutting him down. Again, the Deagles on the Eco can still do some work. They actually pick up the AWP for their trouble. Aeon with a nice advantage weapon. Benkai and Tommy out of trading. They don't expect the peeks in from the CZ, and they do get the kills. Orp on Aeon looking towards a cross, and he captures Benkai down. Somehow, EHOME have turned this around. On the Eco round, Impression will have to save. And oh dear, oh dear. 7 now on the board for the T side. EHOME still up to make something good of this first half. And again, if Boot Dreamscape go into that T side with a major disadvantage, this is going to be looking pretty ugly. Bomb will go up. EHOME may go up with it. Actually, 2 players go up with it. I mean, not too bad considering that they had the straight eco out for most players with the Kevlar and the AK saved on Caster's part. Now the gun round will come in with Boot buying into the AWP, of course. On Splash Key and the M4 to support that 1 AK that was saved from Impression in the last round. EHOME now. Also buying in, the AWP doesn't need to get brought down, the AK certainly do. Great flash peeks and Boot Dreamscape make this work so well. EHOME, no matter where it is on the map, I thought it was just a banana default thing, but it's all across the map. These flashes are so good from Boot, and EHOME are very clearly having a difficult time dealing with the CT aggression. It's a 5v3 already, thanks to the efforts of Tommy and his teammate towards second mid. .60 seconds left on the clock here. Bomb still not picked up. Caster's going to go ahead and wrap around to pick it and meet up with his teammates towards the mid position. Nade in from Tommy. Doesn't land on Merrick. Does land on Aeon though, doing damage to him. Eventually takes the face out towards the short area. Drops the man. The bomb now to rotate in from Caster. Orp still holding the cross out on the A side of the map though. 25 seconds for EHOME if they want to make this push happen. They've got to do it now. Utility setups. Of course the T's on the verge of the reset, but they're going to opt to save in this case. AK and AWP. Could have done better here, EHOME, but in the end, Boot Dreamscape again just so effective in the flash peaks. And EHOME just not accounting for the utility usage from Boot. If I could draw on the Panorama UI, I'd probably just bring this up and try and like show you what I'm talking about. But unfortunately, clicking flicks through all the cameras, so I can't actually move the mouse. I can't control click either. I can't shift click. Doesn't work at all, so. Oh well. Of course, EHOME, off the back of that save, will force the issue here. The AWP in for Marek, challenging the AWP as splash key. Broken wall, the flashbangs come over, peeks in and shuts the first man down. Reed peeks now, knows that there's CT, other backup players here. Won't get a fragile on any of them, just falls back on just 14 HP. 5v4, favor to EHOME at the moment. But severe health disadvantage could get traded back later on, but Basur almost taken slowly down at 3 HP. The M4 sprays, deniers. EHOME set up towards A bomb site, and pressure going to wrap back on through. Benkai still waiting towards the B bomb site, but all the utilities poured in. The CT should know what to expect. Impression out to library. Taps coming through from the T side as they take Tommy down. Spray comes back from the library position. Bubbles will be able to trade, but very quickly, slowly will trade him right back. 2 versus 4. Bomb should go down. No retake potential for the CT side, it doesn't seem. And yeah, impression taking damage. Benkai to face, should look for an exit, but this will be an 8th round on the board for EHOME. The T side going well so far for them. Pressure will take one man at Vodis for the exit frag, but the CTs moving forward. EHOME will call a technical timeout. All right. Again, they were having connection problems before the match got started. In case you weren't aware, this match has been delayed by quite the amount, this first map at least. Of course, giving EHOME plenty of room to try and breathe here. They don't actually need that much, so very quickly we'll get back into the next round, which for EHOME may end up being a force-up. Of course, they got the AWPs, AKs coming through against Boot Dreamscape. Also end up with actually quite the full buy, so it's a complete rifle round, not a force-up. Never mind. Well, both teams ready to go in here. With the double AWP setup in play for Boot Dreamscape. I haven't seen that yet so far in this series, but Tommy and Splash Key, what can they do with the big snipers? Alright, with the big green gun for EHOME here. Bomb on his back as well, trying to play passive to make sure that they do not lose control of this one. Flashkey with the AWP trying to get out towards the broken wall. Flashbang in towards Banana, but this time no one from EHOME is there to suffer to it. That would have been a peak kill shot in any other circumstance. But EHOME back out, go towards the apartments where there's 2 CTs waiting out towards short. Bubbasaw and Tommy in a world of pain is insane. Tried to put it to the membrane. Quick frags from slowly takes down one. Trade for the second player as Benkai goes falling, and finally Tommy on the site is taken down. 5v2. And not a single point of damage done to the T side. Impression falls, and Splash Key is all that remains here, taking one frag, but one headshot is all Slowly needs to bring things a 6-9 favor to the EHOME squad at the end of their T side half. Another technical pause looks to be called back in again for the EHOME team. More net problems, it seems like. Another pause. Another pause. Uh-oh. Stop. This is going to be a little bit awkward. Just bear with a moment. Of course, like I'm saying, in case you're just joining us here, I know that a number of viewers have tuned in over the course of this matchup, but We're only halfway through map 1 and we're already set to be starting map 2 at this stage in the regular scheduling. That's because the EHOME team had a number of technical problems getting into the server today. And that's why the match was so delayed earlier on. So we'll give them the chance to reset things back. Are they actually all in the server? They are here. Okay, so it's just the half freeze time thing trying to play out. I've lost one player, so we'll just... Can I break free and fly around the map? I can break free and fly around. No, I can't, actually. GoTV is going to lock me in place. Damn it. Well, that sucks. It's not a major problem, because I'm not really one to do flybys. I kind of suck at them, to be honest. I clip through everything. But, you know. This will be the last series for me in the StarSeries Age of Region. I'm not going to get fancy. This looks like a pretty dire tech issue right now. I think we're going to have to do some serious admin match medic here. Yeah, this looks like it's going to take a while here, guys. Yeah, admin's going to get called to the scene. We're going to try to fix this as soon as possible. Fear not, fear not. Fear not. Now, we had a bit of a running gag so far during the Asian qualifiers because there's 5 seconds between me seeing the gameplay and the game actually happening. So I'm 5 seconds behind, means that I've actually got a broadcast on a 2-minute delay to Twitch. So, under normal circumstances, when a tech issue like this happens, I try to interact with the chat. But every time I've tried to pose that option and try to wait 2 minutes for you guys to start like sending messages to me, it's it always starts up before I see anything. So I'm going to try this one more time because it actually looks like it might take a while. Let me know how your mornings are going. Of course, if you are in the Europe region like I am, it's about 5, 6 a.m. Maybe 7 a.m. if you're in the Eastern Europe area. Serious breakage. Yeah, this is seriously broken. Yep, okay. There'll be a chance to have a chat. I feel it this time. In my last series as well. So let me know how your mornings, afternoons, evenings, wherever you may be in the world have been so far. Oh dear. I mean, I'm tempted to throw up the break screen just to like kind of save the player embarrassment, but this is just quite funny to see them all panicking. Which, to be fair, if I was a player in this situation, I would be kind of panicking. So I don't take too much laughter at it. Oh yeah, this is seriously broken out here. I can refresh the odds for you, bring up some new numbers, since I imagine those are a little bit delayed based off of this tech problem. Oh, different bet, but whatever. Have they tried turning it off and on again? Oh my god. It's all your fault, Marek. It's all your fault. At least according to, who is it? Splash key. There you go. It's all Marek's fault. Of course, we're being left in the dark here because we don't have any information on our side. I can't actually talk to the admins because the admins are communicating with StarLadder. I am kind of communicating with them at the same time, so I don't really have immediate access. Morning's going sick. Wake to find out my parents left for a kebab for breakfast. Yeah. That sounds legit. That sounds like something that would happen. At least around my end it would. We're eating breakfast and watching a tech pause. So I'm not the only one who's up super early to do this. I feel a little bit better about my situation. It's alright, guys. If the Twitch chat and the game chat spam admin at the same time, we should be able to get someone to respond. I hope. So everyone, get typing. Oh dear. In case you're joining us wondering about the delay, serious tech problems have caused the server to crap the bed, basically. We're at 9-6 at the turn of the half to the favour of EHOME. Just to fill you all in. And small lag issue eventually turned into the stop timer, the stop command, breaking the match setup. As if we weren't delayed already enough. I don't know what else to say. I've got no content. I want to throw up music real bad, but knowing me, I'm going to do so, and it's going to actually start, which actually might be the placebo effect. I might be able to want to do that. Must be NA admin. I doubt it, to be honest. This is the Asian qualifiers, after all. Just for context of how delayed I am to Twitch, I've only just seen the admin spam coming in right now from you guys. I'm really glad that you've all taken to my ideas. And now I have complete autonomy over the Twitch audience. You've fallen for my trap. So this looks like it's going to take a while. Like, seriously take a while. I'm out of content. I don't want to throw to a break because that's boring. I'm going to do the thing probably most casters get the most slack for, essentially. I'm going to start taking questions from the chat. Oh, no, wait. Hold on. Never mind. I was going to say I'm going to start taking questions from the chat and answering them. And I'm on a 2-minute delay. So if you want to send them in, then maybe they might have a chance to take a few. But GoTV is trying to sort itself out. Almost looks like it may end up working out in this point in time. Looks like something's going on behind the scenes, at least. Especially because you don't see this little bit down here. The GoTV is recording number D inferno.dem. You never see that. Uh-oh. I'm going to take the odds off screen because you're going to see this little thing popping up right now. GoTV reconnecting, which suggests the server has gone down. I'll hold face. Okay, yeah, no, I've got to turn this over to the other screen right now temporarily, so you don't see any of the commands and stuff setting up. So, blank screen, of course, you can see the logos of Boot versus EHOME. Again, I don't want to put the music on because I feel like this is going to be a quick fix from here. See, I don't want to say that because obviously it's taken forever already. But surely something must be going on right now. Things are changing up. Okay. The server is reloaded here. Getting players back in. I imagine they're going to reload with the reset. Very briefly. Major picks. Ooh. I'll have to sit down and actually think those through. I haven't really thought that much about the major at the moment, but I will be doing the picks. I will actually be at the major, though. I'm going to be watching the whole thing from within the arena in London, so I'll have to make my picks at home before the whole thing starts and just run from there. Favorite player in team? Favorite player? I'd probably say someone like Carrigan, because I feel like he's just a really good in-game leader. As for, say, favorite team, I'm not really sure about it. I don't really have a favorite team, I don't think. Where is Tom? Tom is asleep. Tom don't want to get up early. I get up early. I do the matches he doesn't want to do. He'll be on to cover the last two series of the day. Of course, those series being the winner of this match facing CyberZen and the winner of that match facing MVP PK to decide who moving forward as the last Asian team from the qualifiers to the LAN. Do I think of the Yuzuka influence in the government? What? I have no idea what you're talking about, brother. Can we song request? It has to be Monster Cat, else we get sued. So, sorry. So, EHOME lead by 3 rounds, approaching their CT side here. The server's been remade, but back into the matchup temporarily. Admin says go. Looks like we might end up saying go. Okay. So from here on out, no more AMA, unfortunately. Oh my god, I shouldn't have done the AMA. You guys are weird. Just need a few more questions come in, just like, guys, please. Please don't. Right. Let's get back into the Counter-Strike action. The pistol round coming in, the Glocks, the USPs, the CZs in for EHOME. PT50 in for impression. Smokes, flashes. Grenade already used from Marek to try gain control towards the banana area. Boots held up towards top mid. Not going to take face. So the 5v5. EHOME stacked in towards B, actually. Out here towards bottom of banana. 4 players out here really trying to take the crossfire. It's all going to be on the likes of Casa. Who actually pull away from A. Okay. Shots from Marek takes impression now to kick things off. Shots on shots will land with the USPs taking 3 frags. The CZ to follow up with another one here. Back towards Bobasaur, almost taking him down. Turns the Glock on towards land. 16 HP, almost taking out the action. As Casa waits his footsteps around him, knows that Tommy's out here, the bomb. Gonna make his way out towards B. Oh, sorry, towards A, excuse me. Tommy will catch good headshots. 2 players low in towards the mid position, and now the backstab is in play. Headshot to come through from Casa, and it all rests on Bobasaur. 1v5, taking 1 frag, but outflanked by the overwhelming majority of the CT players. 10-6. Favor to the CT side. And there we go. Nades in, smokes down, keeping the T side suppressed. That nade pretty much doing so much damage to impression back here. Slowly opens things up, taking Benkai out of the action. Smokes in good. Deagle shot from Splash Key. He's keeping the kill trades, or the damage trades, well and truly to the favor of EHOME. So Aeon Frags looks in for the second. 600, 1200, $1,800 kills coming in against the T-side players. Impression can't do anything against Insane. And EHOME look to quickly take control of the pistol and conversions. They are on for the map victory here. I was predicting Boot to take this 2-0. Maybe they may end up conceding EHOME's pick. And I mean, you know, I guess it's not the worst situation in the world to concede your opponent's map pick, but still. Boot Dreamscape, very strong on Inferno, very strong on Train, the next map coming up. Smokes in, the dualies in from the T side. Impression going to get taken out first though. Benkai traded back as he does get a 2-for-1 overall. Nades in towards the players, and the sprays come through from the SMGs, quickly locking things out. Marek and Insane looking for the last player. 4 stay alive for the CT side. Goes 12-6 favor to EHOME right now. Boots have a buy-up. But how much are they going to be able to get out of it? EHOME with the victory here will put themselves close to 14-6, close to map point. Close to map victory as well on the CT squad. Oh, okay, okay. Slowly a little bit shocked by the dinks coming in. 2 headshots out from the balconies. And slowly on 7 HP already in the face. He didn't even look on towards him. It's going to be a 5v5 for the most part. Damage being done across the board, but mostly on towards slowly here. Banshee taking Bobasaur down. Spatsky trades back on the 1 frag, 4v4. Benkai takes Casa out. Rotation coming in from Marek towards the long position. Tommy spotted. Spray, but Tommy takes a frag. 2 players left for the EHOME side. Looks like the rifles are wearing out the SMGs, and indeed, they enter to the 1v4. Bomb down, Insane for an insane retake, to say the least. This will be the 7th on the board here for the T side. This does open up more options for EHOME, however, up for the reset potential. Tommy will take the last man down. Take a look at the money line. Yeah, they got plenty of cash. EHOME are investing. This will be a rifle round, a proper rifle round in from both squads. But Boot have lost a player. Oh no. Well, back to that AMA, AMA again, guys. Tech problem's going to be persisting. Because I don't think it'll take that long. There he is. Bulbasaur quickly back into the server. Going to try and see. Get back into this one just as quick. Of course, a pretty important round coming up here for both EHOME and Boot. EHOME would take this one and they'll be able to take probably the map and the reset onto Boot Dreamscape. Take a hell of a lot of work from the T side to try to turn this around. Oh no. Oh no. Things are broken again. It's much worse than we thought. So, I want to do that AMA again, guys. Of course, this could stall the momentum for Boot Dreamscape at the moment in time. Well, finally they got the next man back in. There we go. And not quite as long as I expected, but either way. By the way, for the individual asking me what my opinion is on sitting on my thumb, you need some help, brother, please. Please. Orp for Marek, tagged up initially. On the B site face, the AWP player. What's the 33 HP on the EHOME initial aggression? Boot take once again the defaults up mid, up second mid, into the apartments and possibly towards the A bomb site. EHOME have accounted for this. They've left the AWP here to take first contact and they'll rotate off the back of that. This is a nice standard style play here. The CT squad, they get ready for pushes coming in from the T side. Back off towards Banana now. Maiden to Marek takes him down. They're going to see there's no T-side presence out here. Banana may be the play. Two players making their way in, and a quick frag from Tommy. It takes Aeon back out of the action. Sprays come through his impression, deals the damage onto Insane. It's a 2 versus 4. And Boot Dreamscape putting in the rotations, back and forth, face contact. Oh my god, the spray comes through, but Caster only gets one. A ballsy peek, but doesn't work out well for him. One versus 3 for slowly. High back towards mid and that towards Banana. Hoping to catch some exit frags. If we can keep them all held up here, then Boot would be able to lose all 3 of their players. That'd be great for EHOME. To do damage onto their opposing force and really force the issue when it comes to the buys. For now, it's an 8th. Sloan's going to hear all these players making their way inside. Orps and the AKs in from the T side force. The UMP will peek up from Benkai, taking the first frag, traded back by Slowly. Four v 4. Peeks in, Impression taking one man down, tapping his way on towards Marek here. The smokes forward. 4v3, nades down to do some damage towards the CT player, and the bomb will get planted from Splash Key. Retake from EHOME will get awkward. Already the AK is just going to fall back. Spray damage. Boot know that they're here. Just letting them know. We know that you're in church. We're just going to wait back here until you make the exits because you want to stay alive. Molotov Marek, we're going to force down the push. No way for Casa to get this defuse, of course. One more kill from Impression to pad the stats. So, 12-9. M4s to get brought down back by EHOME, of course. The AK for Slowly. He's in the T side. Going in towards the mid position. Again, 3 CTs to face here. From the site and from pit. Shots down. Exit out towards long. Spray coming through towards Splash Key. Tommy, first casualty of the headshot coming in. Spray down. Bobasaur traded right back. And Impression and Benkai frag right back on the A bomb site. They're at the defensive. Going to turn it to 4. Front plant. 3v2. Favor to the Boot Dreamscape squad. And already EHOME will just fall back. Saving the M4s. This will be 10 on the board for Boot Dreamscape. Now to double digits here on the T side. Boot Dreamscape have brought this back from the brink, it seems. And again, interesting that both of these teams are doing pretty well on the sides that they're statistically not as good at. I mean, EHOME did get that great T side half. Landing in, Bobasaur takes the face. Boot Dreamscape. Their own half advantage to the favour of the CT side. Try and turn things back to their favour. Orb shots coming in from Splash Key. Will land it straight through the wall. Headshot on Insane. And the man goes falling. 5 on 4. No contention about that. And a boost spot coming in. Impression up towards the half wall or the broken wall. That is over. Tommy looking back in, spraying down the likes of Casa. 4v3. Spray down comes in from Aeon, taking Bobasaur right back to the 3 versus 3 damage done, of course, to the AWPer. A chance here for Slowly. Up spot sprays, takes down Marek. 3v2. Now, Boot, Dreamscape have control of the B bomb site, but look at the damage done to 2 players here. Molotov's in. On towards both the CT positions out here. The smokes, of course. Suppressed Benkai. Spraying. No, not spraying. Okay, never mind. EHOME eventually just back off. Gonna concede it. Boot Dreams have to bring within 1 of the EHOME lead now. The CTs. Conceding a handful. Should be max loss bonus for EHOME as well. Both teams up for the buy. Boot Dreamscape's economy spiraling out of control now. The money line seriously good here. Good boost spot out towards second mid. Ooh, splash key. Flick on towards Marek. Impression going to try to take the reface down. Doesn't spot any more players out here. Splash going to get dealt with by Insane towards mid. He falls in mid. The 4 versus 4. It's 1 minute and 10 on the clock. Boot Dreamscape. They control towards the apartments. They haven't committed the bomb just yet. That's going to be onto Impression. Come back and pick that one up as they flash their way into short. Aeon here lining up the spray on both, but only gets the 1 frag. It's a man advantage gained by EHOME. Looking poised. Take one away from Boot Dreamscape at long last. It's been 5 grueling rounds in a row. 45 seconds remaining for the T side to push. And Benkai will start to push out. Aeon lurking at the very edge of the smoke, as is Benkai. Whatever vision he can get, hearing a bit of noise. Can't seem to spot any of the CTs out here. Now the cross is locked, but very quickly Benkai will trade. Spot out the likes of Slowly, but he'll be the last man left here on the T side. Trying to burst the shot through and does take the 3K. It's him v Insane, 1v1. 18 seconds on the board. Benkai's got to get the bomb plant, and now he's out in the open. Oh, the spray comes in. 18 HP. Insane for the clutch. Not going to happen. Benkai, 4 kills. And Boot Dreamscape even up 12 to 12 now. EHOME still on max loss bonus. It's maybe Boot have found their way in. Maybe Boot have found their way into the 2-0 series that most people, myself included, were expecting them to take. Barbersaw peeking up, looking towards the angle of the first, but won't be able to take the headshot. The timing's a little bit off for the AK frag. We'll still get a second chance on the next player, but ooh, the kill comes in for the CT side this time. Aeon with the opening frag. Molotov's down to 5 versus 4. Flashes to give Insane a little bit of map control towards Banana. Now Flashes coming in, Tommy outflanked. The second frag comes through from Aeon. By v3. Rounds from Casa, the AWP in position. Smokes down, Insane in a peek, out spray. 1, 2, almost connects the third, but the Molotov will burn him alive. EHOME with 13. Finally going to be able to hold on to their lead or finally claim a decent round away from Boot Dreamscape. The T side invest. Take a look at that economy one more time. Another force buy available for the loser of this round, but a crucial round for both teams nonetheless. EHOME to creep up to map point. Boot Dreamscape to reset the CT side and get to map point first. Insane. Already spotted, taking a little bit of damage from the utility, but also trailing back an impression. Does that count the utility? Perhaps. Either way, Boot push 3 players into the apartments. Aeon taking the face back towards cubby corner, ready and waiting. Molotov will push Casa out of position. Counter incendiaries come back from him to make sure that Boot Dreamscape don't take that portion of the map. Aeon, Insane, and Casa. Sorry, actually, excuse me. Aeon, Casa. Defend the A-bomb site alongside slowly. There's all these changed names. They're trying to figure out who's who. 4v4, the teams making their way in towards Banana. They got a crossfire locked in from the CT side. Insane and Marek for real this time. Spray on the first frag. Traded back by Splashkey, but Marek takes the headshot. Looks for his second man out here. Tommy finally trades into 2v2. One more get planted. Just in time for EHOME to set up the retake. Both players coming in from Banana, flashing out Tommy completely blind. Benkai waits back in towards new boxes. Face from Tommy. Spot both the players now. Benkai out in the open will take the first frag, and it's all going to be on Akasa. 1v2, Clutch taking the CZ kill, but no much more than that, and Boot Dreamscape will return. 13-13. Unlucky for some. But who's it going to be unlucky for today? Boot Dreamscape or EHOME? Of course, the force buy potential for the CT side is a little bit worse for wear. They are going to invest a bit into this round. Still holding enough to try and get a second round loss bonus buy. So they might be able to get together. Of course, Boot Dreamscape sitting pretty on their cash lines. Nice cash injection with the round victory. The AWP and the AKs coming in for the T's. Benkai, AK, nades down on the first and slowly gets dealt with 5v3. Peeks in, Splashkey deals with Casa. Marek and Insane, the last two remaining for EHOME now. Moving, taps up from Tommy. And sees all the last of Insane. How does he know he's there? As Boot finally take the lead away from EHOME. I think they've been hunting this for a very long time. Yeah. Got close, but no cigar up until this point. M4s from Arses coming back from EHOME, of course, the buy-in. The AWP and the AK to Boot Dreamscape. Taps on through. Tommy got serious damage from this in a previous round, but this time no one from EHOME pushes up to this angle. Mask from Aeon. Really waiting on the balcony as soon as Boot Dreamscape want to push on towards A. But for now, they've dropped the bomb towards second mid. They realise that EHOME will have rifles for this one. They also realise how important this next round is, just as important as the rounds that have come before it. But this one could turn everything to the favour. The Singapore squad. Make them lurk in, flash again from Insane. An impression just backs right off, not going to bother with the face. We'll hop on control. The frag! Oh my god, Splashkey! Taking Casa down with a 180 quick scope. Damage done by the utility on towards the 3 T-side players. However, this could still be trade potential for EHOME. Benkai working up to the apartments. As Insane catches impression on the lurk towards B site. 4v4. Marek now rotating in. Here's T-side players with spray to respond to the traitor bullets he sees, but can't see anyone. And quick frag comes in from Aeon to take Benkai. Back to the man advantage of EHOME we will go. T-side suppressed. 25 seconds remaining. They've got to get on towards the site right now. And Insane watching the banana area Being hit might not be possible for them. Let's see what he has to play with behind the stack. 15 seconds. Going to wait for them to cross. We'll take both of the frags down, including dropping the bomb. And EHOME have turned this around. Tommy, not enough time. And not enough chances. No way in hell he's getting past the CTs here. It's a 14th round for EHOME. Might get the exit frags. Can't die after time, though. Still got money for Boot, however. Not the worst scenario. Up for Marek. M4s, AKs, MP9 for Insane. EHOME forced back low economy again. Nothing in the savings account. The same can't be said for Boot. They've still got a few $1,000s remaining. They can still force a halfway decent buy if they wanted to. I'm going to try to play quickly towards the A-bomb site this time. A quick hit from Tommy, goes right around towards Arch side. Now going to look in towards the bomb site. He's going to spot one player out in the open. Spots one towards balcony as well. Takes that frag. Looking for the second man. And they combine to take down Casa. No CTs remain. It's a 5-on-3, which damage done to every single T-side player, though. I imagine EHOME has called this out, but they still don't want to go for it. Marek and Insane backing off Aeon. Here towards Boyer to get an exit frag at least on Bobasaur. But this will be map point for Boot Dreamscape. As they forced the issue against the CT defensive that crumbled again on A. Explosion takes 15. The final round, all 30 in. Can EHOME take us to overtime? They'll have a force buy to do so. 3 SMGs, the AWP and the AK saved. AK's, of course, being brought back by Boot. Great nades in on Marek. Lots of damage done to him and Insane, but Marek opens things up. Counter nade also takes Tommy down. There we go. EHOME back in contention for this. Further shots being put down by Marek. It denies Boot any opportunity, but overly aggressive CT force in the form of Aeon gets taken out. Only one player left to try and defend it. It's slowly behind the haystack, ready and waiting for peaks to come through. Will get outflanked by Bobasaur as he drops out of the apartments down into pit 3v3. The retake needs to come through from EHOME this time. No saving anymore. Marek with the AWP peeking around. Ben Kai trying to look, but the smokes go up to try and deny the CT presence towards long. Bomb goes down towards the corner. Insane spotted by Splashkey. Can't take the frag though. 4 HP remains on the man. Also looking towards short. Spots Marek, taps him up. So much damage done to the CT sub. He's staying alive now. Benkai finally takes the first. Marek falling for the second. It's all on Insane and no chance today. 16-14. Boot Dreamscape take map number 1. The pick of EHOME away. After EHOME got so much done on both the T side and the CT half. This may have just turned into a 2-map series. Train is up next. It's another strong map for Boots, but it is also strong for EHOME. We'll go to our break and we'll see how well they'll be able to do right here as we go into map 2 of our series, the first series of the night between Boot, Dreamscape and EHOME. Don't go anywhere. Star Ladder will continue after what should hopefully be, I'm not making any guarantees on this one, but hopefully should be a short commercial break.
Place your bets at gg.bet. Most popular esports titles. Deposit with convenient payment options. Cool mini games. And 24/7 support for players. Sign up now for the best esports bets at gg.bet.